Today I will be trying snacks. I only have 2. When I first arrived, they gave us a little welcome bag and they had some snacks from Ghana in there, so I'm going to try them because I haven't tried them yet. So the first one is dried pineapple slices. I wanted to be healthy, so for snacks for the plane, I got those like Simply Balanced like dried strawberries, and they tasted like actual shit. Like, it was terrible. I like it. I could eat these as a snack. That Simply Balanced bullshit was disgusting. So, next one is this thing called Burger Peanut Snack. I don't like peanuts, so let's see if I like these. If I can get the damn thing open. I can't fucking open it. Oh, it's like actual peanuts. Oh god. Okay. This is what it looks like. Let's try them. Tastes like peanut. So I went on my first trip by without any other students from the NYU Accra program, and that was an cultural arts festival that happened. And I helped install the artworks and make labels, and that was really cool. And I got to meet and talk with some of these artists, and their work is just amazing, and I felt so connected. We were sitting around eating, and like a lot of the world eats with their hands. I have no problem with this. You know, not everyone grew up like me. I know that. That to me was so impactful. It made me feel loved, it made me feel a part of the community, and it made me feel welcomed when you sit down and share a meal with people. There's nothing like that when you're sharing your culture, like someone else's culture, with their food and sitting and eat with them. Meals are a spiritual thing, food is a spiritual thing, and being an American, that's another part of, you know, being here, I've learned so much more about what it means to be an American than what it means to be from a part of anywhere else in the world. At NYU Accra, we don't have to pay extra for a meal plan. Our food is given to us, dinner is given to us 5 days a week. 3 days a week we get like more traditional West African food. We eat a lot of rice, a lot of plantain, a lot of fish. Eat what's given to you or don't eat. So fucking complain and starve. If you're gonna eat it, I don't wanna hear your mouth. Don't expect to come to another country, everything to be 100% comfortable for you. It's not like I don't want to go home and use my own shower or use my own bed. It's just so entitled to me to complain about food in general when it's being provided for you, and we don't have to pay extra for the meal plan here, and it's included in tuition. Like, sis, sitting on the floor, one big mat, reaching into different things, eating with my hands. I said, the Americans would not like this, and my supervisor said it's not for them. And that really impacted me because it isn't for them, and it doesn't need to be for them. The public transport here is called trotro. It's basically like vans that you get in, you pay a small fee, and they take you to a station. It takes longer because it's public transport, so it makes a stop at every stop where everyone wants to go. The United States Embassy said highly recommended not to take them. I don't know why, but that made me afraid to take it. My supervisor told me, you know, that's the experience. I think navigating any type of public transport is difficult in general, and people speak quietly and people speak with an accent, and sometimes they don't speak in English, so that also makes me nervous. I also don't really have small bills, so I don't know if people are gonna have change for me to pay the fare. I was on a trotro and they were playing either Ghanaian or Nigerian drama movie. Black people, when we watch movies, we like to comment, it's an experience, you know, we are a community, and watching the drama in the Trotro with all these strangers coming together and commenting and laughing at each other's jokes and things, and reacting was really nice. And you know, one of those things that made me feel like, yes, I connect with these people, I understand these people. I may not share the language, genetics, or anything like that, but I still am a part of this community, and those are the experiences that I've really benefited from and really enjoyed, you know, and I've been on my own during those experiences. This is my first time traveling outside of the United States since I was 16 years old. And that's not the case for a lot of other students. A lot of other students, this is like their second or third time studying abroad, and you're still gonna complain about it. Like, it's just, last Saturday, my friends, we wanted to go to this concert, right? And the flyer said the concert would start at 6. Now, I know that y'all know what CP time is, right? Colored people time, African time, Black people time. It's the same thing. It is fashionably late. It means we are not going to start on time. Our time written on the thing is a suggestion. That's about what time you might want to start getting ready. You might want to start pre-gaming. Also, pre-gaming isn't really a thing here. Flyer said 6 o'clock. We get there at 6 o'clock. We go to the main entrance. We are told that's the VIP entrance, and we had general admission. Also, bargaining is a huge thing, and I'm still learning how to do that. Secondly, people are going to upcharge you anyways because you're a foreigner and they think you have money. It's a giant sports stadium, right? It's the soccer stadium in Accra. So we were told to go to the other end of the stadium. So we walk all the way around to the other end of the stadium, and they're like, this gate isn't open yet. It's after 6 p.m. The flyer says 6 p.m. Why can't we get in? We wait there for about 20 minutes, and there are children there. I did not know that the children were engaging with us because they wanted money from us. I thought that these kids just wanted to connect with us and that they were friendly. At the Trotro station, when I went to Akrompong, this little boy just ran up to me and wrapped his arms around my legs and gave me a big hug, and it was the cutest thing ever, and it made me so happy. I thought that being here, people would recognize me as a person of color as well, but they don't. They think that I'm white. People don't recognize me as Black. That's neither here nor there because people didn't recognize me as Black in the United States, you feel me? But that doesn't change my ancestry, you know? So like, I am Black, right? The little kids are they're dancing, they're learning our names, and asked us for money, so we were like, nah, so we decided to walk. After about like 20 or 30 minutes, the people who were working the event were like gone from the gate and wouldn't let us in, so we walked to the other entrance to the ticket office. The people at the ticket office, by this point I was fed up because by the time we got to the second gate, I was like, they told us to come over here, and I'm not gonna go back over there for them to tell us to come back here, right? We go to the ticket office, and they're like, no, go back to the VIP entrance, which is the main entrance. We wait at the main entrance, and the people working the event are like, just wait a few minutes. I'm like, how long? And they're like, just a few minutes. And I'm like, okay, but how long? And they're like, just wait a few minutes. It'll be short. Like, short. Until 7:30, I would say, so like an hour and a half, before I just went up to them and was like, can we go in? And the people were like, oh yeah, the event started already. These are the people working the event, okay? It was empty, like nobody was there. They were like, the event started already. We didn't hear any music or anything, and it was weird, right? The first issue was acquiring the tickets for this event. The biggest cell company in this country is called MTN. They have this thing called mobile money. Because it's a mainly cash-oriented society, they do mobile money, which is like a way to do mobile banking. Because it's mobile banking, you need to be a citizen to have that. We couldn't set one up, so we needed to ask one of our CRAs to buy the tickets for us through his account, and then we'd reimburse him. So we did that, and all that we got like as a receipt for that transaction was like a transaction ID. We asked to go in, they're like, we need to see your like ticket. We finally get in or whatever. We're in VIP, I guess. By that point, like, I was hungry, my stomach was hurting, and I was getting a migraine.
1, 2, G, 2. dirty my
I want to go home. I also felt fat and felt ugly, which is like, that's normally how I feel, but like, I was wearing a crop top and tight jeans, so like I felt fat, right? So I wanted to leave. I was like, oh, well, am I gonna miss out? But then I was like, it was only 30 CD, which is about $6. So I was like, you know what? It's $6, I'm gonna take this L and go home. Come to find out that this shit didn't start till like 11. I noticed that like, I am growing up, and this experience is I'm learning about myself more and growing as a person, and I think I learned that like I made mistakes like going to that concert or like going out to that bar and getting too drunk because I was like trying to do what I thought like other people might think is fun, but those things aren't really like my jam. Like I like dancing, but I don't know, getting drunk or like being in concerts I really don't like because it's loud, there's people bumping into you, the bright lights. I think that I need to just stop doing things that like I think other people would think are cool or fun to do. And so that's where we are in the story, and that's how the cookie crumbles, folks. That's all, folks. Let me know if there's other stuff you want to hear about. Yeah. Bye.